parts of the world, operators are looking at NFV differently. Everybody is looking at NFV for whatever reason, one way or the other, right? Everybody is doing something with NFV. Some people are looking at it most from the cost savings perspective. Some people are looking at it from a rapid service deployment perspective. Some people are looking from elastic scaling up and down of a capacity perspective. Some people are looking at OpEx savings. So, for example, in North America, the driver for NFV is primarily coming from rapid service deployment. They want to bring new services to the market quickly. And in APAC, it's most of the drivers are from mostly, applications and use cases like service chaining and also cost savings. And in Europe, it's a combination of the two. So even within a region, it's different. All right. So these are all different motivations for operators to look at NFV. Traditionally, in the old times, if about 2 decades ago, networks used to be pretty much segregated. So you had a cable network, you had a fixed network, you had a mobile network. Every network was different. So then later on, the transition happened on the network level at layer 2, where there was a common ATM backbone, right? And then later on, once the ATM backbone happened, then the consolidation happened, convergence happened at the layer 3 level, IP, common IP backbone for cable, fixed, mobile, all those things. So the network level was consolidation. Now we're at a very pivotal inflection point towards moving towards actually network has become a commodity, and the importance is becoming more of application delivery. That's becoming the key. So the operators are more focused towards how to bring new services and applications to the market quickly, how to scale their networks to support these applications that their customers are asking, how to increase the quality of experience. All of these things are becoming driving operators to look at new technologies like SDN and NFV. And I think that's big motivation. There's a structural shift in the network architecture, how the networks are being built. The applications and services are getting more importance, whereas networking is becoming a commodity. And this convergence is happening at that layer, that applications, any applications on any access network can be supported by one common infrastructure, right? And so that's one big transformation happening. And then there are two big there are two things in technology shifts happening. One is mostly the operators are challenged with new devices, smartphones, exploding traffic demands, right? 3G, 4G, now 5G is coming. So many 50 billion devices are going to be projected in 2020. And so what's happening is their total cost of ownership is going up, network complexity is increasing, and then on top of it, there are new services being requested, new demands are being made on the network. So their OpEx is going up, their CapEx is going up, and then they're also being locked into by vendors where they, for a new feature or the vendors are taking longer time and they are charging them more money. So that's one thing that's happening. The operators are being challenged. And on the other hand, there are technology advances on the data center side, which is actually happening in parallel, like SDN, new cloud technologies are happening. And the commercially off-the-shelf general purpose servers are becoming cheaper, and the virtualization is becoming a norm. And so all these advances on the data center are happening while the operators are facing all these challenges. So the operators are looking at these data center technology advances and saying, hey, we want to bring some of these advances into our core network and apply these technologies to our core network. And that's where they're looking at NFV. And the expected benefits from this are lower TCO and rapid services, and also service portability. They can deploy services when and where they want, as and when they want. And elastic capacity, like they can scale up on demand and scale down on demand. There's no CapEx stalling. So you can predict CapEx much easier with NFV and SDN technologies. So F5 is actually very well positioned. We are a layer 4 to layer 7 player. Our role in NFV is primarily a virtual network function player. We actually have many functions which are virtualized. All of our big IP portfolio, including our LTM ADC, load balancer, firewall, DNS, policy enforcement manager, the services, the signaling delivery controller, which is diameter based. All of these different CGNAT, all of these functions, network functions, are virtualized and they are available for deployment today. And we work with any orchestration vendor of your choice, be it HP, Alcatel-Lucent, or Cisco, or anybody that you pick. We will integrate with them, and we support open source REST API interfaces towards integration with these different orchestration vendors. And we also, at the layer 2, layer 3, we can integrate with SDN controllers, be it Allo Nuage, a big switch, whoever it is that you pick as an operator, we can work with them. So we have a very end-to-end comprehensive NFV portfolio that we are willing to test. You can actually test them today, conduct proof of concept trials. We have conducted many trials with many tier 1 customers across the globe, and some of which have been approved by HC, and they're actually part of the HC POC zone.